Welcome, friends. It's Dawn with For Grace Creations, and we are here with another hashtag Defemorember 2025. And today is prompt number 4. I'm calling it day 4, even though technically we're on day 4 of December, but day 3 prompt of Defemorember. Whatever. We had a day off, anyway. Today is Throwback Thursday for 2021, so I recommend going and finding either Louisa Heinzel or Barbara at 49 Dragonflies, their videos for Defemorember 2021, postcard postcard with hand or machine sewing. Oh, I need to get a grip. The problem? My coffee's in the other room. My junk journal medicine is in the other room. But look I didn't forget my candy today. That's right. I have a snack today. It is here. Crystal sent it to me. I don't really know what it is. All I know is it says Lunt Icicles. I don't know. It looks like an umbrella to me. We'll see what this is here in just a minute. So it sounds like we're going to be making postcards, and we need to do some sort of stitching, whether it's on a machine or by hand. Okay, that's what we will do today. Let's set little Effie aside. And yes, I do have my other little friends here with me. I love this. Yes, anyway. And you cannot forget the crew. Yep. Let me ask you really quick. If you were a character from Winnie the Pooh, what character would you be? Would you be Eeyore? Are you real, just kind of chill and slow and depressed and woe is me? Do you lose your tail everywhere you go? Are you kind of, sluggish and sulky and that kind of a thing? Or maybe you're like Tigger. Bouncy, 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 fun, 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 fun. The wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one. Yes, I'm the only one. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, no, I wasn't singing it well on purpose. Tigger, go, 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 go. Bounce, 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 bounce. Yeah. Or maybe you're kind of just in between. Like Winnie the Pooh. Just very hungry all the time. Your belly's rumbling and you love honey. You will be friends with anybody. Or maybe you're like Kanga. You're the mother of the group, You are very motherly. I don't know. Maybe you're a combination of all, but I'm curious. Let me know. So, Effie, you need to go over here next to me because we need to work today. So, again, remember, we are trying to make either full-blown things or just bases that we can decorate accordingly later, but compartmental. So what I've got is my box here. So this first envelope thing is scraps that I'm going to put in a little bit from each day's work because we're going to have a few giveaways, and there's going to be at least 4 people, I've decided, that will get some of my scraps. So make sure you're thumbs up every video and commenting, even if all you do is leave a heart. You don't have to make a big comment. Yeah, that will enter you into the drawings. I'll give more information about that, the drawings and how to win and all that. I haven't figured out the details yet, but know that there will be a minimum of 4 winners. And one of the things you'll receive is an envelope of scraps from what I do this Defemorember. And then we've got our day 1 things, page tabs and moth-eaten lace. Day 2, floating pocket and bold numbers. And now we have day 3. No, I'm sorry, day 4. Good night, Dawn. Yeah, I need coffee. Yep. All right, so that is ready for us. So I actually looked in my basket. I'm trying to use something that each swap member sent me every single day. That's the challenge for myself. Well, Patty had sent me a bunch of journaling cards. And I thought, these are the perfect size for postcards. So here's what I'm going to do with at least a few. I am going to take some glue. I'm going to start with my stick glue, okay? And then, there it is. I'm going to take my art glitter glue, and I'm going to make sure to go around the edges really well, because what I want to do is cover this side up so that it can be used to write on, just like you would a postcard. You know, postcards usually have one side that you write the name and address and things, and it's a pretty side, you know, it's got a picture or something on it. So that's kind of what I was thinking we'd do. And so I thought this front side that has the Bible verse would be fun for a few of them. But the other side, it needs written on. And the only way to do that, because look, that's the back side. So the only way to do that is to go ahead and glue them down. And this is actually packing paper that I think, well, one of my swap partners sent it to me anyway. It could have been Suzanne. It could have been Trish. It could have been Elsie. She sent me a little fun stuff. I don't think it was from her. It could have been from Patty, Trish, let's see, Crystal. I don't really know who it's from, to be honest. Let's just reinforce the edges here. There we go. That just makes certain that it's going to stay. And I'm gonna make sure to press down so that this stays. Did anybody participate in Defemember in 2021 for this Throwback Thursday? I did not. I didn't know about it back then. My YouTube channel did not exist back then. I was doing art, craft, that kind of a thing, but I didn't know about Defemember. And actually, I was making junk journals and didn't even know that it was a thing. You know, I had no clue that junk journaling was an actual thing. Yeah. Oh boy. Did you know that I actually did not start my YouTube channel until Barbara and Luis's 2023 Defemember? That's right. They inspired me to stop freaking my freak and go ahead and start my YouTube channel. I knew that I was going to do it. I just hadn't because I was so nervous. Yeah. Me, who's outgoing, not afraid to talk to anybody in person. You know, we go to dinner, I'll talk to you. If I don't know you, I'll say, ooh, that looks great. What'd you order? So I know. Maybe I'll order that. And we'll strike up a conversation. You know, I'll talk to anybody, anywhere. Make friends with anybody. I get that from my grandpa, who is now no longer with us. He ran ahead and went to heaven before I did. We're actually coming up on my mom's, I call it rest in peace anniversary. Yeah, December 8th. So I am not going to lie. December 8th, I'm going to go ahead and record December 8th video on the 7th. So it's done already because I want to take the day and just commemorate my mama. Yep. I want to be still and know that he is God. And just do things my mom would have loved. Do you know what I mean? Okay. So this side, oh, it has some bubbles. So does this one. We don't want bubbles. So I thought the first thing that we could do, well, letting that dry. Okay, let's just set those aside. Dawn, put your lid on your glue or you're going to have serious problems. Okay, I got out some embroidery thread. And I do have a sewing machine, but I know that some of you do not. So I thought, well, I'll use my sewing machine on ones that I do off camera. But on camera, let's just go ahead and use embroidery thread and a needle. So I've got some of that in neutrals because, again, the whole point of this is to make things for later that, you know, we're making ahead of time. And I don't know what color schemes I'll be working with. So I don't know what I'll need. So I thought we could just rip a few of these. There we go. And what I'll do is I'm going to grab, and all this is some sort of a packing paper that Patty wrapped one of the things and she sent me. And I thought what we do is just go in and out with our thread. Oh boy. I'm going to leave a little bit to glue behind and just, you know, keep going with this. There we go. Pull it through. Do some more. There we go. And then maybe I'll come back. I wasn't gonna, but maybe I'll come back in. I'll go down here, up over here. And there is a method to my madness. Hang on and I'll show you. Go over to the side, over, over, over. Now, why do we add stitching, whether it's machine or hand stitching, to things? I don't know. All I know is that for me, I like it because it adds some texture to a page. Just a little bit of something extra. A little personal hand touch, you know? Some fun. Just, you gotta have some fun in life, right? I usually don't do much hand stitching because I suck at it. But that's okay. All right, we're almost done with this one. And I think I'll do the others off camera, okay? I just wanted to show you what I am going to do in case you want to do it. But my goal is to not be here for hours upon hours, taking up your time. I do craft off camera, behind the scenes. Why? Because I enjoy it. Yes, I do. So what will we do with this? Haha. Well, my thought was maybe just use it as decoration on one of the sides. Let me think here. Okay, we have to have lines for writing something. So let's start with this. Let's grab some black ink. I don't know if this ink works or not. Let's grab Postcard. Please work. Ooh, I just got an idea. Let's see if it works on here. Yep. Press down. Ooh, it does work. Okay, so now, hold on. Here's my idea. 1, 2, 3. So we're only going to get 3 out of that. That's okay. I'm going to set this aside with these and my thread so I can do more. And then we're going to cut. And then what we're going to do is grab our glue. And like this one has kind of threads hanging. So we'll go ahead and put some glue on that. And then let's go ahead and glue, oh, come on, this to the back side. Hey, stay. And then this one needs glued down. We don't want it coming undone. And then what I'll do is put glue on the whole thing. And take our postcard. And that will go right there. Now, am I actually going to mail these postcards out? Guess what? I'm going to mail one out to someone specific with a happy mail. But the rest I will put into junk journals in pockets, you know, kind of as our, oh, what do you call it? Like a journaling card. There we go. There's one. Let's go ahead. We'll set this one aside. Let's go ahead and do this one. Real quick like. Okay. We'll get that one right there. There we go. And then I have 2 layers. I am going to go ahead and lift this a little and put a little glue in there, just on that side. The others, I don't mind if it comes up, you know, that's totally fine with me. But we do want to glue down these little strays so that they stay. There we go. And now put the lid on the glue down. Done. Okay, so then I want to use a stamp. I've got this little box of stamps that I did get some stamps from Crystal, my swap partner. They're right on top here. But I want to go with neutral. Why? Because I have no idea what my other journals will be. So what I actually am going to do is I'm going to do these 2. And then the rest, what I'll do is I'm going to put this away. But when I go to, you know, because we're mass making, so I'll put this away. But when I go to use the others that I make in other journals, I will pull a stamp to put on it that goes along with it. Like, say I'm making an ocean themed journal. Okay, well, that one would be perfect. Do you see what I'm trying to say? You know what? Pause. Hit the pause button. What do we got here? Oh my gosh, look. It's chocolate. It's I think it's Lindor chocolate. Lind? I don't know. All I know is it's yummy chocolate. This is a good snack. Oh, baby. Yum. Now I think we can peel this off. Come on. Come on. Yep, we got it. Okay. And what I'll do, where's my book? Hello, glue book. Glue book, where are you? I found you. Okay. Hey, do you guys watch Christmas movies during December? I know some of you probably do not participate in Christmas, and that's okay. But do you watch Christmas movies? I mean, I have a friend that is totally 100% just Jewish, and she doesn't do the Christmas thing. She does all of the Jewish holidays that come up, you know, Hanukkah. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm going to get off. When I get off here recording, I'm going to call her and ask her, hey, do you watch Christmas movies? Because, you know, Home Alone, Christmas Vacation, The Grinch, I love them all. And right now I hear in the background, I forgot to turn it off, Charlie Brown Christmas is playing. Yep. Yes, it is. Now, if you don't have actual stamps to use, do you have a postage stamp? This here is from Stamp something. Paper Crafts. Hobby Lobby for the win. So, just take that, right? And maybe, well, we'll go right over top the stamp like that. And I'm too far away. Let's do it on this one this way. It'll look like a canceled stamp. There we go. And I will put this, put this stamp over here because I will be using that to make more. And let's see. What else should we do with this? Well, I know we need some lines to write a note. I mean, well, we don't technically have to. But I guess we could. So let's see, where is a pen I could use for that? Let me, hello. I don't know where my good pen went, so I'll just use this. And maybe we'll just, oh, let's see. Wait a minute. You have to have an address. So, to and from. Oh, how did I forget that? Well, we won't write on it. This will be the writing side, I guess. I guess you put to and from and write on a postcard. You guys, ooh, anyway, I don't care. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. So we'll just write the addresses on here by hand. Yeah, so we're not going to do that part. I'm going to leave it as is. So there is 2 of them. Now, if you didn't have these cards, what would you do? Well, I'm going to measure this. This happens to be 6 inches this way by 4 inches this way. So you would just take maybe a strong piece of paper. What do I have here? I've got this. It's a time card. I mean, we could use that. And we just cut it off right there. There we go. Put that back. And then, again, usually one side of a postcard is pretty, right? So we'll come in here to the bin o' scraps that I was given. And what could we do to this? Let's see. Well, that's kind of cute. No. Boy, that's cute. There's nothing to really cover here. Let me look in. Aha! This is some fun packaging paper that Kristen sent me a couple years ago. Why don't we take this and let's put glue on this. Oh, it'll just be reinforcing one side, which is good. We do want something that's, fairly thick. We don't want it, we want it thick enough we can write on it and put it in a pocket and use it in a journal. And let's go ahead and, let's see. Let's put it on like that. It doesn't matter that it's upside down. I'll show you why here in a minute. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut it out just a little bit bigger. There we go. Set the paper aside. And then I'm going to do like that on the corners. What do you call that? What is it called when you cut the corners over so you can, or off so you can fold the stuff over? It's not miter? I don't know. Anyway, we'll put glue on the edges of this corner and this one. Okay, I hear an airplane. That's really loud. It must be low. which is not normal here. So there's one and the other. I always do the two sides first and then go to the other two sides. I don't know why. It just happens to work better that way. Okay, so we'll pull that over, and then this. Okay. And then we need writing space on this side. So I think what I'll do is I will go ahead and get this paper back out. And let's just cut it to fit. So what I'm going to do is tear it right about there and hope it's a straight line. Oops. Like I said, hope. There we go. And then I'm going to tear it right about there. All right. And then where did my book go? My gluing book. Here it is. Okay. And if you do not like blank paper, I want to show you what you can do. And someone can, oh gosh, still write on it, but it's fun and pretty. So let's get this put down on here first. There we go. I'm going to grab a little card to spread with. So there's no bubbles. All right, that's done. And let's give this just a second to dry. I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on my glue. Now, grab a stencil and, whoa, and a brush. Because here's what we can do. We can even do it on this. Why don't we do this one first? And maybe we'll just put it like that. I'm going to grab some brown ink, hold it down. There we go. It just gives a little interest so that you're not looking at a blank paper. You see? How fun. Let's do this one. Zooming in a little bit. Okay, we're rubbing. And you can find these at your local Dollar Tree. It's just a makeup brush. My Dollar Tree does not sell them anymore. However, it is because I'm living in a tiny little town. So your Dollar Tree, if you've got a bigger Dollar Tree, you probably have them. If not, I do know you also can get them on Amazon. So there we go. Yeah. It's just a little fun so that it's not so plain. Okay, so we'll set those aside. And now let's take the writing side and do this one. And I think this one, I want the whole clock. So we're going to turn it this way so it's right side up. And let's do that. There we go. I need more ink, but I don't want to let go because I don't want it to move. There we go. Oh, I love that. Okay, thank you for my stencil, Crystal. And we'll put that away. Now, if you don't have postage stamps and you don't have a stamp like this, well, do you maybe have anything from Tim Holtz and Stampers Anonymous? So this is a whole sheet of stamps, you guys. Check this out. It is Stamp Collector CMS 338. I need a bite of chocolate. Forgot my coffee, but I got my chocolate. So I think what we'll do is we'll take this here and this. Get back in there, guy. And I think, where's my black? I think we're just going to take black permanent ink. And let's just simply get ink over the whole thing. Because then we will get all these stamps in one shot, I hope. I need a new black ink pad. Both of mine are starting to run low. But I refuse to go shopping in December for myself. The transmission in our truck blew, and the truck is old. It has so many miles on it that 10 years ago we replaced the tranny. We're done. We got to get rid of it, which means we need a new truck. And I don't know, well, new to us. We got to buy used. They're expensive, guys. So we need to save our pennies. Yes, we do. So that is what, anything other than Christmas gifts for other people, that's where our money's going to be going, is saving towards a new truck. Why a truck? Well, I have a little car. I get really good gas mileage, anywhere from 33 to 46 miles per gallon. But my husband, we need a truck because we have a camping trailer we tow. In order to get water at our house, we have to tow a flatbed trailer that has water tanks on it into town and fill them with water. We've got a trailer that tows our... Anyway, we need it to get hay for the goats, we need a truck. I know. Unfortunately, trucks are so expensive now. There's no... Yeah. Whew. So, we have some stamps. So, what do we want to do with this? Well, the first thing, we got to glue on some hand stitching. So, we'll do that first. Okay. We get our... Oh, yeah, and it was going to go up this way. Does it go up here? No, we'll put it down here. There we go. Our hand stitching is there. And I think we'll just put a little glue down in the side of that. And right there. I don't want it to come up too much, because I don't want these little pieces of thread coming undone. All right. So we have our hand stitching. It says Postcard. Oh my goodness. And now we have all these stamps, which, by the way, anything I don't use will go into... Oopsie. You guessed it. These will be going into these scraps, so that someone else can have a few to use. So I think I'll go ahead and do, you know what I'll do? I'll keep this first row. And then I think this whole second row here, it's gonna go in, yup, the giveaway. Just for fun. And then, do I do this one? I'm kind of actually thinking that one. Or we could do, ooh, I know, the 3-cent one. Let's do that. And since these are not going to go in the mail, I think what I'll do is I will grab a little fabric for color. Let's see. Let's see here. We've got... Dun, dun, dun. I've got that whole thing, and that is neutral. In case I want to make more, that way I have neutral stuff to make them, you know? Because I'm going to make more bases. Let's see. So what we'll do is we'll take this and we'll get it gluey here. Oh, you know what? That kind of glue may not stick to fabric, Dawn. So let's do some of this with my left hand. Yeah, it's silly to even do that. Oh no, there we go. Okay, and then let's rip that off. And there's our stamp. And I think let's put the lid on this. And let's go over to our Fabri-Tac and go ahead and, come on. I know I said the other day I was going to go to the store and buy some, and they didn't have any. And I really need more. I don't know what to do. I'm probably going to have to order off Amazon, I guess. I hate that. But mainly, I hate it mainly because, you know, you might have Amazon Prime and get something next day. I have Amazon Prime, but because of where I live, yeah, no, it doesn't come next day. Maybe, you know what? Let's put it over here on this side. Oh, well, that doesn't want to stay. It doesn't surprise me. I didn't use Fabri-Tac. There we go. Okay, where is my, aha. It is a dry, wet one. Dry baby wipe, you know what I'm saying? Okay, there's the stamp, and then postcard is there. I think I'm gonna leave it like this. It's very neutral, and kind of like the other ones, I will add more to it when I go to use them. I can't put this away in its container though, because it's wet. I'll go ahead and I'll put these away. I need one. I do need one for my actual journal. Let's see. Let me wipe this icky off. There we go. And yeah, I think I'll use this one. So let's come over to our journal. We also have to cross off today. We have postcard and hand or machine sewing. I'll just go ahead and do it right there. Oh, I did need to do my big one as well. I know, I have two. Yep, because I like to have this bigger one sitting next to me so I can see it. Okay, so that goes in there, and now, oh, duh, it's right here. Floating pocket. Will this go in our floating pocket? Oh, I think it's a tad bit too big. It is. Okay, that's fine. I want to say, aha! I knew Patty had made me a pocket. It will not fit in there. Well, guess what? It'll fit this way. And then it sticks out a little bit. You think that's okay? Wait a minute. We created a side tuck. Let's see. Where did I put it? Maybe it's right here. Yes, page tab side tuck, and oops, I already have something in it. That's all right. That's fine. Okay, we gotta find a page, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder, that'll still stick out. Will it fit in here? It's not wide enough. I think what I'm going to do, I have this idea. Okay, bear with me here. I'm going to go grab my glue, and I'm going to put glue on the bottom of this page. And right at the top. Why? Well, hold on and I'll show you. Let's see. We're going to press that down. Press that down. I want to give it a second to cure, you know, get the glue to really stick. Did we get it? We did, because, dun, 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 look, it'll fit right down in there. And I do think that I want to write, where do I put it? I think I'll do, no. Good night, Dawn. Make up your mind. How about right up here? We'll just put day 4, postcard and hand stitching. There we go. There we are. And that can go right in there. Yay! All right, well, thanks for being here, guys. I'm going to continue to make some more. Obviously, I've got the one we just put in the book. I've got this second one that is neutral and can have some more in it, on it, whatever. Hey. We've got this one here, but that only gives me 2 for down the road. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to play some more. I hope this inspired you. I hope you're having fun this December. Can I ask you a favor? Can you take a picture of, you know, something you make during this December? Whether, by all means, do it every single day. And then come to my page here. If you go to the top of my page, there should be some little, you know, you got videos, you've got playlist, you've got, I think it says community or it says posts. Go to either, I don't know if it's community or posts. You can upload. Post something on my YouTube page. That way, not only me, but everybody can see what you're making. And we can ooh and ah over it. Yes. So, oh, thank you. As a matter of fact, the first person to do that. Yeah, here we go. First giveaway. The very first giveaway. Here we go. Give away. Number 1. Give a like or a thumbs up to my video. Subscribe to my channel. Comment on this video. And then post a pic of what you make here on my YouTube. Yes, and the first person that does that will win a Happy Meal. I'll comment to contact you. Let's see, if we get more than 6 people to do it, I will choose another random winner. All right, God bless you guys. See you here tomorrow. Bye.